Hello everyone, this is Senchou Chanaka, and I brought you guys another Inspirational Willpower video. But before we get into what this video is mainly about, I want you guys to smash that like button, hit the comments down below, and tell me what you guys want to hear me talk about. I'd love to talk with you guys about things you guys want to hear, and hit the sub button, it helps out the channel. Hit the bell icon so you get aware of every single video, every single one I post, even this one when it comes up. And follow me on Twitch at Senchou Chanaka if you like gaming craziness. And I felt so inspired by something someone said to me. He asked me something. Well, he didn't ask me, he more like formed it in a statement. But it was like, hey, where do you think I got the idea? But he worded it in a statement. He said to me, "You're the one that gave me the idea to message you and to hit you up." By the way, hit me up on Instagram at Senchou Chanaka if you ever need someone for willpower coaching, or if you might need some advice or someone to talk to or vent to. Life can be hard. Life can be hard. Just let me know you came from the Inspirational Willpower video, so that way I don't think it's just a random person messaging me. Pretty much an open book. People cause drama. I shut the book on it. Call it a day on that. You don't really gotta feed too much into things, I've noticed. I got off topic because it's a very hard subject to talk about. Because it's accepting a part of myself. Yes, I've accepted my flaws. God knows I've accepted the many flaws I got. But there also comes a time where you have to accept the good you've done. And no, you can't just chalk it up to evening out the bad so it don't count. That's lessening yourself. That is self-destructive behavior. And I'm very big on that. I have done that a lot in my life. Just chalked up the good I've done to the bad I've done and call it even. But I can't keep doing that. I cannot honestly, in good conscience, keep looking at you guys in the eyes and telling you guys all this inspirational stuff, knowing good and damn well I'm running from a lot of shit in my head. So I figured while I'm going through it right now, I'll bring it up to you guys. Can't lie when I'm right looking at you guys, right? Can't sit there and go, okay, I'll say this, I'll say this, I'll say this, I'll say it just like this, I'll practice it in my head, haha. No, I can't do that when I'm looking at you guys right here on the spot, putting myself right here on the spot. Can't do that. And it looks like I'm looking away from the screen, but what I'm really doing is looking right at the middle of the camera, like right there. But the actual pinnacle of the camera is like over here. So it's like from the side view watching, recording. So what I'm looking at is more like right there off camera to you guys. But I'm looking right at myself. Maybe I should be looking at you guys. Look me in my eyes. I can't lie then. I'm in a lot of pain. Don't get me wrong. There we go looking away again. Because it hurts. It hurts. Knowing that I'm not just looking at myself. I'm not just looking at my own actions. I'm not just looking at me. I'm looking at you. And that's a lot harder to deny. It's a lot harder to cut out. It's a lot harder to run away from. It's a lot harder to shove back down. When you inspire somebody who had, in their words, friends but they weren't active in their life. And I don't mean due to having a life of their own. Excuse me. I'm talking about a life where you just look at the thing you're scrolling to do and you choose not to do it. That's what they were going through. And they said that I met you out of a random chat and you have been this cool, amazing person, and they gave me all kinds of compliments. I mean, it could sound like self-flattery, but I mean, I have to accept that I may be capable of great bad, but I am also capable of great good. And I refuse to sit there and let myself tell myself that I am not good enough to do something, that I can't do something, or that only the good I've done is only in comparison to the bad I've done. I refuse to let myself tell myself that. It's very hard to do. It takes a lot of willpower. A lot. But I do it. Because when I felt like giving up and throwing in the towel, I felt and it wasn't just one person grabbing my arm to pull me back through. It was one person grabbing onto another person's shoulder, grabbing onto that person's shoulder, grabbing onto a waist, grabbing onto a hip, grabbing onto clothes, pulling as hard as they can from the back. It's a whole army of people pulling me away from the edge, chucking, like, whoa, 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 getting flung way over there, away from the edge, away from giving up. And you want to know what I have to say to those people? I hope you the happiest days. Because without you, I wouldn't be making it. I wouldn't be able to have this willpower I have. I wouldn't have any of it. Because yes, I can feel it myself, but what does it burn away at the cost? Burns away a little bit of you. That's right. You lose yourself along the way. But you know what? You pick yourself back up. You do what you gotta do. Because the parts of you that get burned away, yeah, it feels cold. But then you feel a blanket get put on you by someone that cares about you. Hey, Senchou, here's a blanket. Hey, thanks, it was pretty cold. Hey, you want something to eat? There's warm soup. Hey, thank you. And then there's just, you want to play in the board games? There's communication, there's love, there's, you know, when I think about the places I've been, the things I've done, the people I've met, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all of it. It's made me me. I chose to stay me through it all. Don't let what happens to you become you. Mental battles, physical strenuous activities, both. Remember who you are. What is your purpose? And what are you going to do about it? Let me tell y'all something. 00.01 will become 0010. 010 enough times, 10 of them exactly, will gather up to 001. 1 will become 100. 100 will become 1,000. 1,000 will become 10,000. 10,000, 100,000. Soon you'll be hitting 1 million before you know it. And after you've broken 1 million, you decide whatever fucking number you want to go to, and you break it over and over and over again. You become the new height that you want to reach. You become the legend that others say doesn't exist. And then when someone finally comes across you, there you are. A living legend in your own right. Carved by your own willpower. Become that in which time is so bad. Time is so fluid, it cannot carry. Space so vast, it is left in awe. Become the legend that they search to find. Be that person. Be that legend. Remember to always be yourself. Who you are. What is your purpose? What am I going to do about it? This has been Senchou Chanaka. If these videos help you in the slightest, like, comment down below what you want me to talk about in the next video, and I'll do my best to bring it up. And sub and hit the bell because it helps out the channel and it makes sure you guys get aware of every single video. Because when you hit the bell, there's going to be 3 options. A small, medium, large option. You click the top large option. And leave one of these on the video too. It really helps out the channel. Make it a pinky promise. Don't slow down, get better, folks. Stay safe. I love y'all. Peace.